Hey guys, welcome back to Mesha's Corner. Today I'll be making my cast iron sweet potato cornbread. So yeah, let's get started. So I'm going to start with my wet ingredients first, and I'm going to go in here with my sweet potato. This sweet potato I baked off in the oven, and it's the equivalent to about a cup of sweet potato. Down in there. Then I'm going to go in here with 3 slightly beaten eggs. And you're just going to work this first by itself, because you really want to break up that sweet potato. So you're going to work this in with the eggs and get it broken up. After you had your sweet potato mixed in really well, you're going to add a 1/4 cup of sour cream. I don't have buttermilk, so that's why I'm using sour cream, which is going to help with moisture and of course flavor. Mix this a little bit. Then you're going to add down in here 2½ cups of milk. And then you're going to gently mix this up and make sure it's well incorporated. And that's the end of our wet ingredients. Now I'm going to move on to the dry ingredients. To this bigger bowl here, I'm going to add 2½ cups of flour and 1½ cups of cornmeal. To that, I'm also going to add a tablespoon of baking powder, 1 teaspoon of salt, 1/2 teaspoon of baking soda. Also, I'm going to add a teaspoon of cinnamon and a teaspoon of nutmeg. Then I'm going to add 2/4 cup of regular sugar and 2/4 cup of brown sugar. And that's it for the dry ingredients. You're going to mix this up really well. Don't judge my straw. I didn't want to make a mess with a spoon. So mix this up really well. You can also sift this if you want, but yeah. And then now we're gonna combine everything. Preheat your skillet so it can start getting nice and hot, and we're gonna move on. In my little skillet here, I have 2 whole serrano chilies that I chopped up, took the seeds out, and I sliced them in circles, and some of them are just chopped. You can chop them however you want. At this point, it's really not gonna matter. I'm searing mine off because I don't want them to be crunchy in my cornbread, and I want to get rid of some of the heat. So yeah, so maybe 2 minutes, if that, just to get the edge off. Now I'm going to slowly start incorporating the dry ingredients into the wet ingredients. Well, put it all in, because you don't want to overmix your batter. And I switch from a spatula to a spoon. You're just going to slowly mix it until it's all incorporated. Now that it's all incorporated, I'm going to add a whole stick of melted butter. Sorry, I know, but it needs the butter. And then I'm going to add the peppers that I just sauteed. My skillet is smoking behind me. I don't want to be caught on fire. So I keep looking back. It's crazy. But anyway, yeah, add your peppers all in here. Don't burn your house down, guys, please. Make sure you take all standard precautions. Mix this in, and then we're going to pour this up into a screaming hot cast iron skillet. Your oven should be in about 425 degrees, and we're going to bake this off for about 20 minutes. Now that my skillet is nice and hot, I'm going to pour my batter down in here. You should hear a slight sizzle because you do want to crust up the bottom of your cornbread. So yeah, make sure your skillet is nice and hot. Yum. Oh, looks great already. It's not even done. Okay, 425 degrees, 20 to 25 minutes. That's what I'm going to check mine, and I'll be back. This is what my cornbread looks like. Fresh out the oven. The edges are nice and crispy like I like it. So I'm gonna plate this up and let you see what it looks like. So this is what the cornbread looks like. I put butter on top. It's starting to melt because that's how I eat it. But anyway, it kind of has like a cake-like consistency, which I like. I don't like my cornbread to be extremely like grainy. That's not the way I like my cornbread. So if that's not how you like yours, I'm sure you'll fall in love with this one. It's super moist, super delicious. You can see the chilies running all throughout there. It's not too hot at all. it's not too sweet either. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this recipe. Like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time on my next video. Okay, bye.